Wow. The As an MC, my biggest thing that I love is storytelling. And for me, this isn't just storytelling. This is emotive at the same time. This is personal. This is raw, and you feel that. Like this is so relatable for anybody just struggling. Anybody, I feel like this is for anybody feeling like they're at rock bottom.
What up, you guys? I wanted to give a shout out to Knox for coming to Colorado and collaborating with me. You've probably seen some of our collaboration reactions on the channel. This is a collaboration we actually did for his channel. He had never seen or heard Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. Now, he has a totally different audience than my channel, so I wanted to make sure to put it on my channel as well so you guys could see this reaction. But anyways, if you're not familiar with Knox, make sure to check out his channel. He's a really dope breakdown channel. He typically does hip-hop breakdowns, but he does a lot of different music, and he's an artist. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys this over here on my channel. This is Knox Hill's introduction to Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. And at the end of this video, I'm going to do like 5 or 6 obscure facts that I learned about this song in the process after I've watched it and reacted to it, right? Because my first time reaction to Tracy Chapman is on this channel. But since then, you know, it's just such a powerful piece. I put other people in front of it, some guests that haven't heard of her. And, you know, there's some things I've learned about the song. So stay tuned for at the end of the reaction for that. And I hope you guys enjoy this.
Yes. I'll tell you what, I am excited for this one. What is going on, YouTube? As you can see, brand new studio setup, brand new co-host, the one, the only Black Pegasus. And I tell you what, I wish I could say that this is my journey, but you, sir, are the driver, are the pilot, the conductor of this adventure. What we got today? What are we doing?
I'll be the bus driver. Let's get it. Pegasus. What's up, y'all?
Just don't throw me under it.
No, definitely not. We're about to take off, you guys, on Air Pegasus with the one and only Knox Hill. Thank you for allowing me to be on your channel. What the hell?
I'm excited.
Mama, I made it. Anyways, I'm here to show Knox some things that he's never seen before. And this is one of these ones where I don't want to, you know, create a narrative for you. Just want you to kind of go in and let me know what you think of this.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
But this is a joint that people have always asked me to do. And once I reacted to it, I was like, I think Knox, you know, might appreciate it. He might hate it. I don't know. But this is Tracy Chapman. Are you familiar with Tracy Chapman?
I am not.
Okay.
I am not.
Yeah. Well, we're about to get you familiar. And this is one of her biggest songs. It's called Fast Car. And I'd love to see what you think of it. So, hey, man, that's your channel. Do what you do.
Let's let this run.
All right, let me bring it up. Almost did the invisible screen.
Oh, I did that earlier. Learning a new system for me.
Let's go. This is Tracy Chapman, Fast Car.
That's a shot.
You get a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. A fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, but
Wow. As an MC, my biggest thing that I love is storytelling. And for me, this isn't just storytelling. This is just this is emotive at the same time. This is personal. This is raw, and you feel that. Like this is so relatable for anybody just struggling. Anybody, I feel like this is for anybody feeling like they're at rock bottom. And I love just the different dynamics playing off of you've got a fast car, because that's symbolic, and it could also be literal at the same time. Like, because when you have nothing, you might look at someone with a fast car like, you know, that's a symbol, that's a status of having wealth, something that I don't have, that I'm trying to achieve and get to. Or like just wishing you had a fast car in life because you feel stuck, right? And I love how she goes, you know, talking about starting from nothing and being at zero. And you see like zero on the speedometer versus literally like having no money, feeling like a zero, feeling like you're starting at the bottom, and just feeling like you're grinding. Like I feel like this takes me back to when I was working like 3 jobs at once, and you know, just trying to pay the bills, and like the grind just never stopped. And you just like, I would get home at night and you would just feel so just weighed down. And I feel that weight. I feel that weight in her voice. She's got a beautiful tone too.
Yeah, it's great that you've picked up on all of that, because there's a very intimate and sincere thing going on. There's a lot of sincerity in her voice. And I get goosebumps every time I hear this, because it brings me to that place of, you know, when you were in the trenches and trying to get out. And the reason I get goosebumps is because me personally, I did get out. And that's what makes, you know, where this, you know, that moment that we just listened to, it's just like reliving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, this is transporting me right now. And I mean, but that's what good music does. You know, it takes you to your places.
Yes.
Hang on. Sorry, one more pause. It's my channel, isn't it, today? This is on my... We can do this. We can pause a lot. These shots, like we had these as establishing shots in the beginning. And for me, you see clinging on to an empty bottle, right? Like suffering. But I just love how we don't show the face, right? We don't show the emotion in the face, but we feel the emotion within this shot, even though that is just hands. And obviously the lighting, even her, there's a lot of shadows being cast. It's very moody. I feel like it also sets the tone very well artistically.
And she's in a dark place too, when she's in her performance scenes in those shadows.
Representing her being in a dark place as well,
See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, but the bottle, that's the way it is. He says body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did.
Just pause again. Got to. Like, wow. Talking about her old man, but like, he's too young to look like that. And like just the weight and the stress of the job, and like just going through like a blue collar job, and just like, you know, that weighs on you physically. And you can't appreciate what goes into that as well. And like, as she sat wishing for a better life, then she tells the story of her mom and dad splitting, and her mom not wanting to be a part of this life, wanting something better. But interestingly enough, while she still wants this, she still also accepts that responsibility of looking after her father, of looking after her family. Wow, this is heavy, man. What have you walked me into? I love it. The best art makes you really feel. This is really pulling at me.
And this is one of those ones where I talk about simplicity is the highest form of sophistication, because the production, everything is just perfect. It's minimalism at its best.
It is. It's guided by her voice and her storytelling.
Yes, and not trying to say minimalism to detract from it. This is like some masterpiece type stuff.
Fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights stay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
it was just a little moment. It was just a little moment when everything kind of kicked in, right? And I felt like we were in the car. And I felt like the instrumentation at that moment when everything just elevated and you got some percussion, like represented what was happening so well. And like I think we've all kind of been there. Like I'm sat in the car with her and I'm just looking out and you're watching the world pass by. Maybe you put your arm out the window and you just think like, what else is out there? And you let your mind wander and have those daydreams.
And you know what's funny is that concept of just even driving fast. You don't have to have the nicest car, but sometimes there's something about driving fast where you could imagine being wherever. And she's like, maybe I could be someone.
Yeah.
And just that, I don't know. This is one of those ones.
You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember.
Isn't it funny how first verse, it was like move to the city and like seeing the city as a sign of like making it and getting jobs in the city. And now the scope is shifted to not making it in the city.
Yeah, we're in the shelter. We're in the homeless shelter.
We're in the homeless shelter. And then the dream is to live that lifestyle out in the suburbs where people have more wealth, where people have that stability and that lifestyle.
Yeah. It's so interesting because I've heard this track, and I don't know if it's the intimate moments in the track, but the riff and her voice, I get an emotional charge every time. Like it's like I have to, for some reason, like it speaks to like my tear ducts. And every time I hear this song, if I really just let it take over, I just feel some type of way because I understand being in a place of desperation and feeling like you won't make it, but that little glimpse of hope is what kept you going. And something about that story personally, just like every time I think about it, I just, I feel happiness and sadness because it's just like, there's a happiness from making it. There's a sadness from leaving people behind. There's a sadness from remembering, not sure if I would make it, Just this one just always does this shit to me. Wow. It's crazy.
House and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone.
I think her performance too, like, this film and music videos. I ask a question of my director when we're thinking about songs. Do I look down the barrel of the camera? Notice how she's never looking down the lens, right? She's just lost in her own world, and that reflectiveness.
Yeah.
That whole just contributing to the moodiness of this song is reflected through how she's choosing to perform and deliver these lines. It's almost like she's just lost in her own world that she just happens to be sharing with us.
Yeah. It's like she opened a page in her diary for this, which is so incredible for something so personal. And I don't know if this is her personal story. I forget, actually. But for something so personal to be so big, this is one of those ones, It's like a really big song.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
Can you just bring it back and play that last verse again?
to go back further.
Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a
just so
feeling
heavy.
that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought
Right there.
maybe to
It's so interesting, the storytelling and the dynamic change, because everything's so sad. Like, we finally achieved what we've been searching for here. That's why I just wanted to revisit that third verse. She's finally got a job.
Yeah.
That pays both of their bills. And now he's out, and as she puts it very aptly, like, again, like it's so matter of fact. It's not like it's crazy complex lyricism, but I think it's just like, it's great storytelling.
Yeah.
It's just like being able to communicate an entire relationship through like 2 or 3 lines.
Yeah.
You know, you see your friends more than you do your kids.
Yep.
And again, you think about our value system in life, right? And for me, it's just shifted even further. Like, you know, originally it was just about monetarily trying to make it out of the bottom. And now that we've made it out of rock bottom monetarily, there's still not that fulfillment. There's still not that happiness. That's another level and another layer on top of every other emotion that we've been feeling in this journey that we've been on.
Yep.
Goes even deeper philosophically for me and for the human condition. That's
Yeah, and her kind of like it's subtle, but her telling, you know, him, just take your fast car, keep moving.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Like,
yeah.
You know.
And again, like the genius of this lyricism, to me, that fast car has changed what it's represented with each verse as it's progressed. And now that fast car being a means of escape now is almost like a prison for him.
Yeah.
And this relationship. And now she doesn't want to be a part of that fast car anymore.
And
she just wants that fast car to leave her. When before she just wanted to be in that fast car, and that fast car was that escapism and that release for her.
It's really interesting too,
Wow.
because they wanted to leave the life they were at, and now he ends up inadvertently leaving their life too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you know.
together, you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving.
And saying, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
From this whole song talking about, let's get out
You
of this
think
shit.
of a car moving now,
Yeah.
and now we
it's
just
like,
want to.
I'm not going anywhere. You can keep moving. It's pretty crazy.
It's very well written.
You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
And then before it was, we got to make a decision, or we can die this way. And now it's, you got to make a decision.
We gotta leave or die this way is so powerful.
Yeah. And then now it's, you can leave or die this way. Oh, was that just a final kick at the end there of the heavier percussion? Because that's what I was expecting, because now we've been trained. The way that this song progresses, like it's guitar driven, and then those choruses, or when the heavy percussion kicks come in, when things start to run, and then we settle back down. And there, as we started to carry out at the end, I was wondering if we're going to have one last crescendo, but we didn't, because I think the song is more melancholy than that.
Sure.
So I love that decision. But for me, they just added that one little just reminder of that pickup. Yeah, you hear that? Just like that period at the end of it.
See, and I know this is going to sound bougie, but I've been doing so many reactions. I've been getting kind of frustrated when you have like a classic song and they just fade it out.
Yeah.
I love when you do this. Like,
Yeah.
give me an ending. Like,
Yeah.
close this mother
Yeah.
effer out. Don't fade me out, player. Yeah. Anyways, there you have it, man.
Wow. Amazing storytelling. Amazing lyricism. Loved her voice, her singing. Just the delivery of it all. Like, you talk about art that really makes you feel. I'm sad walking away from this.
It's very melancholy.
It is, but I'm glad that I went on that journey, and I'm glad that I experienced that.
Yeah.
And that's what great music is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Tracy Chapman, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoying the content, do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe with notifications on. Also, shout out to my homie, my pilot today, running the show, BP. Go support him. His link will be down below as well. All right, everybody. Stay safe, stay positive. Take care of this. Take care of this. You know we'll catch you again.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that full reaction with Knox Hill. Let's get into these facts that I learned about Tracy Chapman after, doing a bunch of these reactions. So the first one that I listed down, Fast Car dropped as a single basically immediately after the album. The album Tracy Chapman was released April 5th, 1988. I was 8 years old when it came out. Fast Car followed the very next day, April 6th, as the lead single. The song's breakout moment, this is number 2, came from an onstage scramble at the Mandela tribute. At the 1988 Nelson Mandela 70th birthday tribute concert, Stevie Wonder had a technical issue with his keyboard sounds, and organizers brought Tracy Chapman back out to fill time because she only needed a mic and her guitar. That surprise return performance helped catapult Fast Car into a wider attention. So think about that, and this happens. Like, me throwing concerts, being a promoter, being a rapper, being a tour manager, have toured as an artist. I've seen things like this where it's like, yo, why can't we get this to work? What the like, yo, bring on the opener. Tell the opener to come back out. Think about that. Tracy Chapman, all I need to do is have my guitar and a mic. Get her on stage. Crazy. Number 3, the music video is tied to the same visual artist who defined her debut era. Matt Mahurin directed the Fast Car video, and he is also closely associated with the imagery of her debut era, including the album artwork and visuals discussed in interviews and official materials around that project. So as I was doing these reactions, I have to hold back a little bit because when my guests, I want them to just have their own interpretation. I don't want to lay too much stuff out because I think that makes it more special. But when Knox was doing his reaction, noticing the visual art, noticing the shadows, I was like, that's kind of cool because that's, would be in the end with these facts. All right, here we go. Number 4, the Fast Car video quietly earned a VMA nomination. The Fast Car music video was nominated at the 1989 MTV Video Music Awards for Best Female Video. All right, number 5. A modern chart milestone most people miss. This is, two worlds are about to collide here. When Luke Combs' version hit number 1 on Billboard's country airplay chart in July 2023, it made Tracy Chapman the first black woman to have a country number 1 as the sole songwriter, and the song later won a CMA Song of the Year credit to Chapman as the songwriter. You guys, I just got goosebumps, and I'm going to tell you why. I got introduced to Tracy Chapman on this channel. I introduced people to her, but I found Luke Combs' cover, live performance cover, and I reacted to it like a month ago. I don't know if it's out already, but it should be by the time you see this. And I was like, this is wonderful. I left that reaction like, man, I wonder what Tracy Chapman would think about this. Well, later on, I saw a video. It looks like Tracy Chapman and Luke Combs performed the song together. I haven't even seen it yet. So that will be a reaction on the way at some point. So as I'm recording this, all these things kind of come together full circle, and that's what makes reaction videos fun. Anyways, if you enjoyed that little extended version with some of the extendo facts, this is special for my channel. You will not get this version on Knox Hill's channel. Just the reaction, right? But not this version of, the things that I've learned about that song since my first time reaction on the channel. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, see you on the next one.